Hi, AT from CNC at Home. We made this nice set of coasters for my brother-in-law, and it would be nice to present them in a way that was better than just handing him a big stack of coasters, which is what I've done in the past. What I'd like to do is make a box. I'm going to use 3mm craft plywood and make a simple box and present it. I'll paint it up a little bit too. Might do a little etching on the front, maybe the gazebo, put their name on there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's head over to the internet and see if we can get some dimensions and drawing for a box. Here at the MakerCase website, I'm going to select simple boxes. And we'll just do a simple box here. We'll switch to millimeters. We'll do the width of 110, and we'll do the depth of 110, and the height will be 50. And these will be inside dimensions, as we know that our tiles are just under 110 millimeters square. And it turns out that 5 of them with cork backing is just short of 50 millimeters. So we have those as inside dimensions. We'll use 3mm material, the cutting thickness. It'll be a closed box, and I want to have fingers on here. How many fingers can we have? Wow, we can have a whole bunch of them. Too many for this. The most, or the fewest, is this. We'll just make it a nice round number. We'll do it at 24. This looks like a good box. It should work well for what we need. I'll go ahead and click on the download. I typically just download the basics because that's what I like to have. And then I'll just take this part and rotate it 90 degrees. Let's just go ahead and download it and open it up in Lightburn. Inside of Lightburn, it's just a simple matter of importing the file. So we'll just go to Import, select our file, and we should see it. There's our SVG file. And this is exactly what I was expecting to come in. What I like to do is ungroup some of this. The text comes in all grouped together. I'm going to ungroup that. The individual pieces, though, are not grouped together, which is how I like those. So I'll grab these side pieces, and by pressing the period, I'll get them to rotate 90 degrees. And I'll put them in the lower left-hand corner. And then we can just take these. I'll put them in the lower right-hand corner. Oops. Gotta get all of it here. Let's get the text too. Put them in the lower right-hand corner and then just slide them over. I'm just using the arrow key to move them. It's a little too close. We'll leave them right there. That's all there is to setting this up. For our layer, I'll just go under my plywood, and since I'm going to be cutting through, take my cut through option and apply that. For the letters or the wording, let me just make those disappear for a second. I'm going to grab all of those and switch them over to a construction layer, because we'll never be cutting those out or burning them. We can turn everything back on here. This is all set to burn. I may just take a picture of the gazebo and burn it on top here, and maybe put their name on it. Otherwise, we have this all set up. I do have this set, as we can see here, for 3 passes. And what I've found is if I focus to the surface of the material and then lower the laser just a little bit, so it's actually focused in the material, 2 passes works pretty consistently. Just in case, though, I make a 3rd pass just to make sure it gets through everything. Let's get this over to the laser and get it cutting out. I took the pieces outside and painted the bottom black, and then the sides I painted kind of an orange and red to represent the flame for the fire. Now I'm just going to quick glue these pieces together, make sure everything fits, and use the blue tape to help secure it. That turned out pretty well. So we'll just let this dry, and then we can put the tiles in it. Should work well as a nice presentation box. Well, the box is ready, and the coasters are ready. I can get those put together, and when I'm up visiting next, I can take these with me. The project turned out pretty well. It's always nice having a little box to put all this stuff in. Here's a simple way to get these in there easily. You just do it upside down. Get that nice and tight, as does the lid. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content of our channel, think about subscribing. Enjoy doing your CNC at home projects.
Oops.